Yo, Boz is here. Cruise Show, Power
Yes.
106, number one for hip
What up,
hop.
Boz?
Let's get it.
Come on.
Dreamville. Boz, what's good, my guy? Thanks for being
poppin'?
here. We appreciate it, man.
Thank you for having me.
I know you've been up here before, but not with the Cruise Show. So
Nah, it's a first.
welcome, bro. Welcome.
Thank
Was
you.
it tough getting up this early?
Nah, it's cool.
Did you have to come straight from the studio?
No, we had a show last night.
So you got some rest and
got a
then
little bit of rest and bounce back.
bounce back, my guy. I was introduced to Boz around what, in 2016, and then watching your career flourish and working hard and going on tour, and I mean it's been a lot, right? But
Yeah.
has it been enough for you, or is there more to get?
There's definitely more to get. I think you just got to be consistent, man. Stay in the
Consistency is
moment.
key, yeah.
And just be consistent.
That's right. Congratulations on Milky Way.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, a lot is being said on the project. For one, on PDA, we're looking for love.
Yeah, we are.
Right? We're looking
I think
for love.
everybody is.
Everyone's
we
looking
we
for
could
some
all
type
relate.
of love, right?
Yeah.
But listen, I'm not scared to say this. I'd like to be on the phone till her phone dies too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You gotta
So
get
that's
you
a
one.
Combo. You
Go
hang
and
up.
get
No,
you
you
one.
hang up. No, you hang up.
Remember that back in the day?
Go and get you one.
Go and get you one.
Yeah.
Right? Do we have that type of love in our life? What are we doing?
Yeah, I do.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's
That's
beautiful too.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
We're looking for more love. Is that what we're doing?
I think we're always looking for more love, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the
We're
goal.
looking for some outside love, some side love. Is that what you're doing?
Oh no.
J. Crew.
I don't want to get him in trouble. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He said rewind.
Rewind. We were talking about this weight loss challenge and the weight loss journey. You know, CC and I are going through it. I'm running the LA Marathon in March. Are you doing it with me, boss?
Oh, actually, I got a good cop out. I'm gonna be touring Europe.
Ah,
I would love to.
come on.
Yeah.
You
He's
know,
hitting the stage in
There's
Europe.
nothing
you know
more
what
than
I'm
I want to
saying?
do than run a marathon with you, but unfortunately,
Right.
I gotta go to Europe.
I know, right? Are we on that tour diet?
Yeah, tequila, Jameson.
Yeah. Nachos. I mean, dog.
You know, all that.
Yeah. That's got to be tough, right? Maintaining a life and then grinding as much as you guys do over at Dreamville.
Yeah, for sure. The road will beat you up, but you get to come home and try to realign yourself.
Is it hard though? Like with that tour life, like eating is bad. You know what I mean? You have no choice, and then you guys are hitting it, and you guys are like probably in the hotel room for just a couple hours, and you got to get on the bus.
In other
again.
countries, you got to eat, their food as well, and some of that stuff you don't know what's going on.
Low
you
key,
know?
that would make me a little nervous.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a creature of habit, so I like to eat what I know, and if I go to
Sure,
other
sure.
countries, I don't know about trying new stuff.
You don't want the shit.
That's half the fun.
I
That's-
don't
get
want
it.
the shits. I
get
didn't want to
dog.
say it, but you said
I
it.
get
Okay, yeah.
I get it. That's why you don't drink the water in Mexico.
yeah,
keep
we
it
just
in one
we just got back from some shows in Kenya and South Africa, so
How's that?
it was great, but there's definitely an adjustment period for your
Right.
stomach.
Was there an adjustment period
There's
for
an
you?
adjustment period
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
It's tough. I mean, change is good, right? And but sometimes it's just tough. Like,
Chase
Yeah.
can also send you to the bathroom a few times. You know what I'm saying?
It's worth it. It's part of the ticket. Yeah, it's part of the ticket.
it's worth it. Yo, man. Listen, Dreamville, you guys have been working very hard, and I think the universe is about to pay you guys back for all that hard work. You guys have a solid team. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jid as well. You guys have an amazing team over there, and I think you guys are working towards taking over the world. Am I off there?
No, you're correct. I think
There's
it's
some things that are going on that
Yeah.
necessarily we don't know or see.
yeah. You know what? I think it's just like years of just being consistent and doing this, going on the road. You know what I mean? Building your core fan base, putting out solid projects. Everyone is a believer in that, and that's how we've built our fan base. So now you're right though. There's definitely a tide turning. I feel it.
There's a tide turning. Absolutely.
Yeah. I think just as far as how much attention we're kind of garnering now, and I think it's just the amount of success. Whether it's me, JID, Ari Lennox, Irv Gang, you're seeing a lot of our acts kind of step out on their own. So I think everything's clicking up.
You guys see it. You guys feel it. There's a vibe.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
On Milky Way, you got Spaceships, right? You end the album with Spaceships. Kanye's not on it. I thought that was very disrespectful. But
Yeah, no, we're not doing that right now.
we're not doing that right now.
Nah, we're not doing that.
I got to keep the same energy. Middle Child drops amazing, right? Crazy,
my
breaks
God,
the internet,
crazy.
right? I just think Cole and even Drake are, and I said this on the air, they're upper echelon, my G. There's no time to sub at this point in their career. I think it's time to say names and say how we really feel.
Right.
What do you think there? Am I off key?
Man, I think also they got to be strategic because they are upper echelon.
Yep.
You can't just throw around names because then you're making, you're kicking up a lot of dust, and then you're
But
also
subs can
giving
do the same.
subs can do the same, yeah. But I think forever, you know, you look at the greats, they forever been subbing people. Like Hov was subbing everybody, you know what I mean?
Dre, everybody.
Dre, yeah. I guess that's just part of
I feel like
being
when you
at the
sub,
top.
like people can take their own interpretation of it, and I think that's
Sure,
what
sure.
artists like about it.
But then you
the
got,
creative side too.
but then you got like Tekashi, right? And then you got Soulja Boy, who are actually saying names.
Oh yeah.
Right? And then you got OGs not saying names. Is there something wrong with that picture?
I think, but those dudes are kind of driven by what they say. You know, that's where they garner a lot of their attention. Whereas I think Cole is always going to be known for his music.
Very true. You ever feel like telling Cole, bro, get out the way so I could do my thing?
No, not really.
I'm kidding.
I think, you know, I think that's
He's a
kind
great
of
example, though, yeah?
that, and then I think more than ever, Cole is turning like into kind of an exec with this Dreamville stuff.
I see it.
And like a producer, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's
smart.
there's a fire there. I think you can only accomplish but so much in your own career before
And the
you
career
want.
doesn't last forever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, you look at someone like Hov and you're like, yes, it does, but that's Hov. People are different. Everyone's different. You know?
Right. Even like the Dreamville sessions we just did, like, you know, that was special. And as a camp, we work like that all the time. But, you know, if Cole hadn't put out like the bat signal, all those people wouldn't have been there. You
True.
know,
Very true.
So he's starting to use kind of his platform to bring it all home to the camp.
Is the Cardi B collab happening with Dreamville soon?
I hope so. I love Cardi.
Because people want it, man.
I
think
love
Cardi wants
Cardi.
it too.
I think it's definitely gonna happen. Her and Cole met a few times, and it was good energy. I think she just tweeted about Middle Child.
Yeah, she was like, yo, that's spicy.
Yeah. So, you know, maybe she need to get on the remix.
Oh, that
Somebody
would
put
be
Cardi B on the
nice.
remix.
Somebody put Cardi on. Yeah.
On the remix.
Call Cole really quick. I'll tell him. Just put him on speaker. I'm kidding. Oh, if you want to do that.
He low-key was like, hold up.
Call him.
Yo, you had your show last night at El Rey. Tell me about the
Lit.
vibe at your show.
Oh, it was incredible. You know, LA always shows love. I don't think we ever did a show here that wasn't sold out, and it's cool because
That's
we
right.
started, you know, at the Viper Room, and we did the Roxy last tour, and to come do El Rey, and probably could have done something bigger because it's been sold out for a while. It's just LA, you know. I feel like my music, I guess because it's kind of chill, it's kind of stoner music sometimes.
LA gravitates to it a little bit more.
I've noticed
'cause we
that.
got it out
Right,
here.
yeah.
We got
Noticed
that
that.
fire out here.
Yeah. Like I'm from New York, but I think my music might even resonate more on the West Coast,
I feel that.
just because of the vibes, really. So it's always a good time.
From New York, born in Paris.
Yeah.
Right? You go back to Paris? You have family there? Is that
Nah,
like
my
special
family's
to you?
Sudanese, so when we go see family, they're in Sudan, East
Got
Africa.
it.
I was just born in Paris because my pops was working there at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your fans, very diverse, right? Does
Yeah.
that ever trip you out to see, you know, the age range of people that are fucking with you?
Yeah,
You
when
see
it
those
be
two
like
little
little
girls singing front
kids.
desk?
Yeah, yo,
Crazy.
I was like, please don't curse. Like when there was one line that came up that's kind of disrespectful, and I was like, don't say it, and then they just like
Oh,
and
that's
skip.
so cute.
Yeah. They like bleeped it out
being
on their
raised
own.
right.
Yeah. That trips me out
No,
sometimes.
but it's got to be crazy to see. Yeah, it's got to be fulfilling.
Yeah, for sure. It's cool to know, you know, you don't make the music with that intention, but then to see it resonate
Yeah.
with somebody like that young, it's like, oh, you know,
When we're
something's
making
going
the
on.
music, what's the vision? What are you picturing? Like when we're on the air, I picture the audience in front of us.
Right.
Right? Almost like I'm doing like a stand-up set or something like that, and everyone's just like looking at us, you know?
Exactly.
I think for me is I definitely picture like my core fans and whether or not it's like a betrayal of self, you know? I try to just not compromise who I am no matter what style I'm going to, even if I'm doing like Spaceship and Rockets, which is like South African house inspired, you know, as long as my perspective comes across authentic and they can be like, oh, okay, this is different, but it's still biased.
Sure.
Then that's really like my only bar.
When coming up, were you doubted? Were you told this wasn't going to happen for you? Were you discouraged?
Man, I think I'm like too positive of a person to be discouraged. Like
Hey, that's great,
maybe
man.
somebody told me that and I don't even remember it.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I don't
Someone
really,
tells me that, I feast off of it for days, man.
Yeah. Sometimes you just
Well,
gotta-
some people are
human.
driven that way, and that
It
works.
drives me. It ends up driving me.
Yeah, that's
but
what
it
I'm
kills
saying.
me first.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of people are driven that way. You know, what Michael Jordan got cut off his high school team. You know what I mean?
What
there's-
drives you?
What drives me?
What's your ultimate motivation?
Wow.
That's a good question.
I don't know if I've ever even thought of that.
Really?
Yeah, like I would have to, you know, like if off the top it'd be like basic, like family, like
Of course.
you know what I mean? But I feel like there's something deeper to that answer. that I gotta figure out.
Maybe
in
I'll
life.
ask you after we smoke.
Yeah, right. Help bring it all down.
Right.
Yo, man, congratulations, dog. Third studio album.
Why the Milky Way though? Why the name Milky Way?
That's just like some Queen slang that all the homies say. Like milk is like, I guess it's how people use drip. You know what I mean? Like,
so
like
you're
how's
like,
the
you
fit? Like,
milky out
that's
here.
milk. Yeah, exactly.
milk.
Okay,
Or
good.
you
I
know,
learned
like,
some
or
slang
like,
today.
how's the party? Like, oh, it was milk. Or how was Shorty? Oh, she was milk. So,
Oh,
I was
like
really
it.
trying to name kind of the sound of the album more so than
Right.
yeah. So it just had that vibe to me. It felt like milk.
That's dope.
What other sounds are you into? Who are you a fan of? You fan of producers? Do you keep your ear to new talent? You
Yeah.
fuck with Blueface?
Yeah, I actually really do.
Yeah, right?
yeah. And
A
like,
lot of
That's
people
our
do.
guy,
It's
man.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah, I really like just like how like off kilter his flow is. Like I don't even know where it's going sometimes, and it's new. It's like it's new. I appreciate that. But as far as producers, honestly, a lot of times when I'm looking for inspiration, I'm not really listening to hip hop,
What are you listening to?
like electronic. Like, you hear the new James Blake album? Anybody listen to
I
the new
have
James
not.
Blake?
No, I'm
No.
sorry.
It's
I'm
incredible.
Sorry, boss.
Is it really?
It's incredible.
Everybody's like,
It's incredible.
Why
Yeah, I
do we
know.
need to hear that?
It's fire. It's
Yeah.
really dope.
Are you listening for sounds? Are you-
Yeah, I'm listening for sounds, melodies, like something different. You know.
Can you listen and just enjoy, or are you constantly taking mental note?
Um,
Competitive in that way?
I mean, I'm constantly being inspired. If I like something, it's gonna inspire me.
Yeah.
You know, I remember reading a John Mayer interview where he was like,
Wow.
every song he's ever done, he can then after the fact kind of trace the song that sparked it. You know, that he was a fan of. So I kind of exercise that now. Like, you might not know it when you're making a song, what inspired it, but if you sit there and listen to it, you can be like, oh, okay, like, you know, maybe there was this Nas record I really liked, or this Hove record, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And you could kind
But
of,
you gotta be careful with that as well, right? Because if it comes out sounding like something else or similar to something else that's already been out, there's a lawsuit there as well, right? I think Pharrell got hit with that with
yeah.
With the Marvin
Robin
Gaye thing,
Thicke.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that was different though, because they were like taking straight lines out of it, you know, like out of the music.
Right.
I just mean more so like the vibe of a record, you know, or how it makes you feel, or the emotion it gives you. You kind of want to tap into it and, you know, convey that to your audience.
Yeah. In 2019, is social media a gift or a curse?
I guess it depends on, you know, the weight you give it, like anything else in life, right?
Yeah, but that's easier said than done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I guess it's probably a lot tougher for the kids that grew up like on social media, you know, because then it just means so much more. I remember reading, I think it was Tyler the Creator tweeted like, he was like, what is cyberbullying? Just look away from your screen, right? I thought that was really funny.
It's true.
It's true, but I get it though, because there's kids that are really going through it, and there's like serious repercussions coming out of, you know, kids being cyberbullied.
And some of those kids, they're really addicted to social media. You know what I mean? And
Well,
to them,
dog,
that's
yeah.
a reality.
Right. So you know, that's why the effects, you know, the highs and the lows are like so strong. For me, it's you know, it's kind of part of the gig. You know.
We all see the negative comments, right? And we
Right.
have to choose how much weight we give them. You know what I mean? But some people are stronger than others, and it can be tough.
Yeah, I
Kinda
think you
swim
gotta
through all that negative shit.
right. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. I find the humor in it, even when
You
people
find it funny?
Yeah, even when people are hating on me, I get a kick
What's
out
the
of it.
meanest thing that you read that you found funny?
I don't know. I mean, can we even curse? I don't know.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
All right, I get like a lot of funny shit then, man.
What, like what, bro?
Just jokes about just me, just in general, like
People trying to clown.
people trying to clown me. But I dig it because me and my homies, that's what we do. You know what I mean?
right.
Like we clown each other. So, you know, whether it's appearance or anything. Last thing I got that made me laugh really hard was like a Kamasi Washington meme. You guys know Kamasi
Yeah,
Washington?
yeah.
So now I think I decided Halloween I'm gonna just pick up a saxophone and
No,
put it around my
make
neck.
it work for you.
You know what I mean? I've
Exactly.
been inspired to. So
Revenge 3 is on its way.
it's on its way for sure.
What are we doing? What can we say about the project?
I think you're gonna get a lot of collaborations you didn't think you ever wanted or
How so?
knew.
Which one would shock us the most?
I don't know if we can say. Can we say?
Yeah,
Well, I was trying to
there's-
get him to
there's-
say
there's-
it.
there's
You
a-
don't tell me Night Train will. You know what I'm saying?
No, there's for sure. Like there's records, you know, with like me and JID and like Guap Dad, Buddy.
JID, Jid,
Ski
what are we doing
Mask.
there?
It's JID, JID,
Jid,
yeah.
right? Okay, all right.
Whatever you want to call him.
Celine Dion on the project, I heard. It's crazy.
Yeah, she killed it.
She killed it, dog.
She got on and barred everybody up.
She's my favorite rapper.
We're not
Yeah.
playing. We're not playing,
Yeah,
by the way.
she killed
Celine
it.
Dion is on the project. She's going to open up the album. It's crazy.
She really on there.
Yeah, she's really on
For
there.
real, you guys aren't lying.
No,
No,
seriously.
she's
see?
on there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you serious?
Nah,
You
because they're
didn't see
thinking
her
about
in-
signing her to Dreamville. She's not signed right now. She
Yeah.
is legendary. Can you imagine?
For real, we pulling up.
Somebody's
Vegas.
pulling this joke on me, right?
No. Can you imagine? Like, that's going to sound crazy. All right, she's not buying it.
Okay.
That went long enough. We did all right. We did all right. We did all
I was
right.
looking at him and he went with it. You ain't right.
They got some unheard Michael Jackson vocals coming. It's
You better
about to be
stop.
Crazy.
Too much.
Tour, album, life. Does it ever get overwhelming? I know you're very positive. I love the frequency that you're on. I think I would love to be like that, but fortunately, I just overthink and I'm very critical about myself. But you know, with your situation, it can be overwhelming, or is it one day at a time?
Yeah, I mean, it could get exhausting for sure.
Is there days where you say to yourself, "What did I get myself into?"
Maybe not what I get myself into, because at the end of the day, like, you know, you got to keep it in perspective. We're living a dream. We get to make music.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, you know. And then I like my group chat is like half of my homies are in New York. Like some of them are firefighters. The other ones are on Wall Street.
Oh wow.
Some of them work in marketing. Those are like friends of mine. We've been in a group chat forever. So you know, Monday it's everyone like Monday, the money chair, like everyone's so upset.
Right. They ever get on you like, "Hey man, we all can't rap like you. We got to go to work."
I'm kind of everyone's like vacation when they need to, you know what I mean? Dip out for a weekend and be like, all right, where you got a show at? So, you know, those things keep you grounded, keep everything in perspective. Like, what are we complaining about?
Sure. What'd you do growing up? You have regular jobs?
I had so many jobs in New York. I worked at a pizzeria. I worked at a country club. I worked at the Container Store.
I love the Container Store.
I was just gonna say that, but I didn't want to say it. It's a vibe in there.
Yeah, it put me on to like organizing my life.
Right. Are you very organized now?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But it put me on to the possibilities.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know?
it made you think maybe one
Yeah,
day.
maybe one day
Get a
it'd
container
be
and
cool.
sort
It'd be
things
nice.
out
Yeah.
and label that container.
Right.
That's a big step,
No,
dog.
but you probably get people in there that your customers that are like so organized and that's their store is the Container
Very,
Store.
Oh, yeah.
anal about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Were you
everything.
fired from any of those jobs, or were you just like, "Yo, you're
Nah,
cool,
it was
you're
just
cool,
kind of
fuck
time.
you, I'm out."
Yeah, that was it.
What was your last regular job?
My last regular job. Oh, I worked security at Dave and Buster's in Times Square, the arcade.
Oh, crazy.
That was my last like regular job.
What was that like?
It was real. You know what? Times Square, 42nd Street is like,
It's very busy.
it's busy, and it's like every hood dude's idea of like a night out on the town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all the Jersey hood dudes, all the Brooklyn.
It's like Red Lobster, my G.
Yeah,
It's a treat.
yeah.
Yes.
So you know the arcades just attract a lot of hood energy, but it was cool.
You ever had to put somebody in a headlock?
Yeah, we got into a few brawls.
Hog tie somebody, took 'em
Management
out?
used to get mad at me because I'm not gonna break my fist hitting you. I used to break the radios.
Oh, got it.
I used to go straight for the radio, and they'd be like, "Yo, stop breaking the radios, fam." We got like,
That guy didn't even do
They're not
anything.
paying me enough.
Right? He's like, I'm not breaking my hand.
I just
Yeah,
ordered a
I ain't gonna
barbecue
break my
burger.
hand.
Okay.
I used to
Milky
get
Way,
real.
the album, the tour. Congratulations,
Yes.
Boz, man.
Thank you,
Seriously,
thank you,
man.
thank
We
you.
watching you, bro. We
Appreciate
watching
it,
you.
appreciate
We have our eyes on you. You know you have a home here at Power 106.
For sure.
And I know you understand the importance of that Power 106 airplay. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you respect radio, which I appreciate.
Of course, man. Y'all putting on. Appreciate y'all.
My guy.
There it is.
Boz, my G, Cruise Show, Power 106, #1 for hip hop.